Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speakers Bank broadcast Our Voice, Our View on Disability episode. I am your interviewer for this episode, Charli from JTI. Today, I am happy to introduce one of the motivated man, Mr. Ranjit Daniel, is 62 years old from Sydney, who lived in the family home with wife and two daughters. All of them are teachers. His primary disability is spinal cerebellar ataxia type 7. I welcome you, Mr. Ranjit, and Mr. Ranjit family. Welcome you again.
Thank you.
How are you?
Yeah, good, Charlie. How are you, Charlie?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Nice to see you again. And thank you
Yeah.
so much to giving again opportunity to interview and your family also.
Praise God. Praise God.
Yeah. Again, I welcome you for Speaker Bank. First, I want to thank you for granting me this opportunity to give interview you to discuss about backbone of your care. Before we proceed, can you please tell something and introduce about your family members to everyone?
Yeah, sure. Actually, this is my voice.
Hello.
Evelyn Ranjit. Basically, she's a high school teacher. She has been teaching for the last 18 years. Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
And in short, I would say she's a woman after my mom.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, there's a saying, behind every man, there's a woman. So she's a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next is Rupa, my second
Hello.
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rupa is also a high school teacher, and she is sometimes she would boss over me. No, she would tell, Dad, that's not the way. But I like her. Yeah, she's Rupa.
That's always
And my oldest daughter is in France,
yeah.
and really I miss her. But hopefully, if it is God's will, she'll be here in Jan or Feb next year.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. So always
Yeah.
the daughter is the boss of the house. My girl will tell always, I am the boss of this house. Okay. Thank you so much for introducing your family members, Mr. Ranjit.
Yeah. Thanks.
Can you please share about your family members to involved in your care? How your family members involved in your care?
Yeah. Praise God. If I say in a nutshell, there's a saying goes like this: the family that prays together stays together. I repeat, the family that prays together stays together.
Yeah.
Well, I've been married for the last almost
1 years.
31 years. What? In my short lifespan,
Yeah.
what I understood was it is purely God's grace we are like this today. In short, what I'm trying to say, the family, because of the family love and affection, even though we have so many ups and downs, amidst all the unworthiness, God's love prevails everything. So, the loving family, I would certainly say the family that prays together stays together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ranjit.
Yeah.
This question is going to Mrs. Ranjit. How you are involving in your care? As you know, the topic is backbone of Mr. Ranjit care. So, how you are involving in the care?
Well, how to start? Okay. For every day, thank God we have, now for the last few years, we had the support from NDIS. But before that, when this condition was diagnosed, doctor told, advised me, it's hard sometimes that if the condition deteriorate, they need your support more. But, I didn't take it as a burden or anything. It's like a, joy that even though my husband has got this condition, God has given him the life. He's able to do things, and he's a good musician. So we encourage him to continue to do his music ministry at church he plays. Even the church is also supportive in that regard. They allow him to play at church. And at home, still he is the head. Everything we consult with him. So can we do this? So he's the one, the decision maker in our house. And also, the question is how we support him. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. So his daily needs, whatever he, sometimes he would say, okay, this is what we need to do. I want to go, certain place. So those times we will be with him. We will say any medical appointments. I never allow him to go with a carer before. Only now, because we know some of the carers are really good. So we let them take, but 90% of the time, any medical appointments, we take him. Even the whole family sometimes, we won't take it like, oh, it is hard. No, we do it happily. Okay, sometimes my daughters will come because he is on a wheelchair. So two of us will take a day off and we take him to the medical appointments. And also, I would say, my children plays a big role in that regard. So whenever sometimes we can see he's bit down. So immediately my daughter would say, Mom, I think we need to take daddy out. So they'll organize, okay, it's a road trip. So he loves road trips. So she's our main driver who loves driving. So she'll take us for a drive or book a place somewhere, and then we'll go as a family. And I can see immediately the change in his attitude, even the health. Sometimes,
Can you
controlled
please
by family support.
can you please repeat? Even though after that the voice was breaking.
Oh, sorry. No. Sometimes, whenever he's down, when people take him out, we can see the changes. He's so happy even while driving. He'll start sharing his old stories, his life, life journey in his naval days and all those things.
Yeah.
And that is one side. And anything else you want to include, Makla? Yeah. So anything we do together, as he said, as a family morning, we just, he loves his devotion every day. So even though sometimes we have everything, we make sure, okay, daddy's calling, come everyone. So we all, we don't want to interrupt any of his routine. We, will be there, even though.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Some days it is hard. You can understand.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mrs. Ranjit. The other question is, I saw so many families, for example, those who have multiple sclerosis, those who are recently disabled, they will tell with the tears, my family members leave me alone. No one is taking care of me. Like there's so many situation we can see in Melbourne, or in my connection who are I'm seeing. But you told the word pray together, stay together.
Yeah.
How as your wife, how what is the hope you which one is giving you to motivate to stay with Mr. Ranjit and giving care and love and nourishing him? Which one is motivating to you?
Yeah, you know what? As he said, the family that prays together stays together.
Yeah,
That is the backbone of our life. For everything we pray as a family.
yeah,
Even, we do have our misunderstandings sometimes because of his condition, his tolerance level up. Maybe he will be going through something, and if I don't do it something immediately, he'll get annoyed. So the situation will be
sorry, the voice is breaking. uh, we'll wait for a few minutes. They will be reconnected. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can
We
hear
can.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for the voices in between, it's breaking.
Sorry, it's our internet.
Yeah, now
I
it's
think
okay.
it's
Yeah,
Is it
you can
okay?
continue, Mrs. Ranjit. What you left, you can continue.
Yeah.
You
So
told a pray together, stay together. So from there, you can continue. Yeah.
yeah. So even the days that are not really, great,
Yeah.
either he will be down or one of us will be down. But the other members, we encourage one another. Okay, we can't, immediately we'll just pray. If he's not well, feeling a bit tired,
Yeah.
or we all pray together, and then that uplift,
Yeah. The
the whole
prayer.
family
Yeah.
prayer gives the strength.
Yeah.
And also even sometimes
Prayer means which belief background you are? You're Christian?
we are Christians, and we go to church together.
Yes.
Even now, because we can't go, but
Yeah.
still every Sunday we watch the church service together, online service together.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that prayer and the forgiveness, sometimes he can, because of his condition, he can get angry. So we won't take it, sometimes, we take it easily, but sometimes it hurts. But immediately, because the faith, this we have, okay, it is not my husband's, saying, sometimes because of his condition, he is talking like that.
Yes.
So we need to forgive, and we should not take it into too much, and not to get hurt. So that gives us a healing to the whole family. Sometimes I understand, I need to acknowledge, people with, conditions like spinocerebellar ataxia or MS or autism, any condition. Easy to get stressed because they are always depending on our help.
Yeah.
So we always remind ourselves, if my husband can do everything on his own, he won't need our help. He will do everything. But now, he needs our help. So we always remind ourselves, all these years, Dad did everything for us. Now because this condition, he's bit down, that doesn't mean, he can't. So we need to, help and support him. So for that journey, our faith, gives us the strength.
Yes.
Even though, having said that, some days really we feel very down, but immediately we'll say, okay, let's join together, pray, and my daughter would say, let's go out. So my main tip, thing is, don't keep that the atmosphere like that when you are down.
Don't stuck in the
same place.
Yes, move forward. Yeah.
Yeah,
Move away. Yes.
Yeah.
And also
More
the
fun.
gratitude, our faith, the teachers, each day, today God has given this day,
Exactly.
be grateful.
Exactly.
And when we have that gratitude, the heart of gratitude, we'll appreciate the life, what God has given. Whether we are able to do certain things or can't do certain things, at least we are breathing. Once I remember one of the, thing minister said, I'm vertical and ventilating, that means I can sit and breathe.
Yeah.
Praise God. Thank God.
Yeah, especially
So
nowadays, the breathing is main thing. Yeah,
exactly.
we
Yeah.
have to
So
thank for that. If no one, it's very rare to get oxygen in overseas and all in India, especially. Now we are breathing
exactly,
means each day is precious for us.
exactly,
Absolutely.
exactly. Do you
Yeah.
want to add anything with that,
Yeah,
Muthu?
Rupa, can you share about your side of how you are going through, especially when Dad become like a few year back only he become illness like this. How you face that, and how you're coping and mechanism with this situation.
Yeah, I think what they've both said has really covered a lot. But I think the only thing I'd really add to that is also having, I guess, like really trusted friends who also that you can share with and who will also pray for you and support you.
Mm.
So yeah, obviously our family is very important and connected, and we pray. But it's also important to be part of a community, whether it's church or your friends, or like for you guys are part of the seniors group,
Yeah.
and just different kinds of connections and people who will also journey with you and pray with you and support you through that.
Yeah.
So that's also been helpful on top of what they've already said.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rupa, and thank you, Mrs. Ranjit. It's really enrich tips and
Thank you.
motivation where you told to us. I never get anything, whatever you share, I can't get anything from any book. Yeah, it's really enriched experience you're sharing. Yeah, as the other question, Mrs. Ranjit, I saw so many mothers, especially those who are autistic nowadays. So many members are children are autistic, or mentally they are going something in the mentally illness. When I saw the mother, it's very, even the children going through, the mothers going through a lot. How she can't go through, she's asking so many question, doubts, sometimes they are hurting themselves. I don't want to live with this son, like that so many around is going in our community. Can you please, already you told a lot, can you tell any advice for those who are listening this YouTube, they can motivate anything from your word, any word you can tell to them specifically.
Yeah, I can understand, how people feel when your loved ones,
Yeah.
can't do the normal thing what
Yeah.
they used to do. Or when you get a baby, the doctor would say you're going to have this child with autism or whatever condition. It is hard. So first of all, I want to acknowledge that it is not a quick
Easy.
fix or it's an easy thing. For example, my husband was the backbone for our family.
Yeah.
Still I would say he is the backbone. But when I said some 15 years ago, he was the one who does everything. I have no idea how to manage my finance, where to go, everything he takes me. But all of a sudden, when doctor said, listen, Evelyn, you have to learn the driving. You should be doing the driving.
Yeah.
You should do all the finance. Everything you need to take over. It was hard for me. Those days, I know. I used to sit and cry. I can't show everything to my children, but my children are very understanding. So I'm so grateful for that. But always I remember, even she was little, then she said, Mom, don't worry, we'll pray, we'll get through. God will help us. This is the main thing they have. So number one, we are not alone in this journey.
Yes.
God is with us.
True.
The one who gave us this life, he is there with us. And he will help us to get through.
Yep.
But that will, to come to that stage, I know it's a bit of a struggle, but my sincere advice is don't give up your the faith in, I would say the faith I have in my Lord Jesus Christ helps me, the strength, so every day there's a verse in the Bible, the joy of the Lord is my strength. All this worldly, whether even I'm sitting and talking like this, but do not know I should be able to sit and talk like this tomorrow.
Yeah.
But only one thing I can be happy, my God is with me. So that gives me the strength. That strength gives me the happiness.
Yeah.
So, my sincere advice, I know it is hard, but at least, I started thanking God, every time, okay, Lord, you have given the life to my husband. So this life, it's not going to be, no one is going to live with this earth forever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
even the short time or how long we are going to live, we are not going to sit and cry or why, what do they call self-pity? Is it, oh, this is what happened.
For myself, why it's happening for everything
Yeah,
for
what
me
happened?
only.
No, but I know even in our culture, if a person, has got any disability, can't go out, you leave that person at home and then you go and do everything. But now, our family, we have decided whatever we do together. So at least, wherever we go, even some of the places, even if we can't, my daughters would say, Daddy, you can do it. Come on. So they both, hold him both sides and then we'll take him to whether it's a restaurant or it's in a park or wherever it is.
Yes, true.
We go together, do things together. So, and instead of sitting and worrying of what's going to happen tomorrow, we started thinking one day at a time. Today, God has given us the life.
Yeah.
We are going to have a good day. And
Yeah.
sometimes even that good day can be with, sometimes something comes, I would say something which triggers my husband and he will get upset. But still, immediately we think, no, we can't be like this. It's okay. Just one person apologizes. Okay, it's okay. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I said that.
Yeah.
Let's go. We'll go out. We do something, change the scenario, in a positive way.
Yeah.
And how I could do that because the hope in God, the Christ, the God has given us the joy.
Absolutely.
Okay, to appreciate the life we are enjoying at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else, Mark?
Maybe just also learning to accept help. Like, you
Yes.
do it on your own.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always
Getting
learn.
help from others. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm taking the one thing from you, one day at a time. no thinking about, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, no thinking about tomorrow. Just think about today. Not even think about yesterday also.
No, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right. One day.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
appreciate, that
Yeah.
way.
The other question is, can you please share about your provider? You told you are under NDIS, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are with philanthropic service. Philanthropic service.
Okay, it's
Yes.
from Sydney, right?
From Sydney.
Yeah.
Mani Raja is the person who is running that service.
Orphans.
It is really, I would say we are so blessed to have their service, for my husband.
Yeah.
They are really not just organization just providing the carers. Even the carers they provide us, they are like, they take care of him like his own family.
Yeah.
So they become a part of the family, kind of. We don't need to say anything. The carers, when they come, they know exactly what he needs. And even if I tell you honestly, one of the carers, they know even his mood. Even if he's not in a good, then they'll ask me, okay, is Ranjit okay? Anything, sometimes if he's not well, we can see, from his face. So that kind of, they are not doing just like a job.
Yeah.
They do it like a real service. So that is the difference between, because we had other service providers before.
Yeah.
But I can see a lot of, differences. They are always on time, or some even ahead of time. And even if it is, they won't check the clock. Sometimes we have to remind, oh, you need to go, it's already time for,
To go.
so they are, it's like really, I would say,
Yeah.
they are really doing a great service. Great
Yeah.
service.
Yeah. What you the name you told? Philo? I didn't.
The philanthropic services. Just give
Philanthropy
me a second.
services.
I'll just get the right name because here you go.
You can.
Philanthropic Services Proprietary Limited. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Philanthropic.
philanthropy. Yeah. And how you choose this provider as your support to your husband? How you choose this provider? Is it anyone referred, or how you know? Okay, I'm sorry for that. It's breaking.
I'll just press.
Okay. The next question is, how you choose this provider as your support?
Okay, one of our family.
Okay.
Yes, one of our family friends, he referred philanthropic services to us. So that's how I came to know Mani Raju, who was I think, proprietor of the philanthropic services.
Okay.
Yeah, from then we started. Started with, actually, if I tell you honestly, I didn't want to go with them the whole, 5 days. We started with 2 days first. 2 days, because we don't want to leave our previous provider thinking that I don't know whether these people are able to provide, supplies, carers every day. So many questions. But, I should admit I was wrong. They did fantastic job. So soon we moved all the 5 days, to philanthropic services. Yeah. And they are very, very prompt in their services. Not only caring for my husband, even any communication, if he needs anything, if he wants to get anything through the NDIS, they provide all the, support. So I'm really happy. We are happy with the service they are doing.
Okay. True. Thank you. Then what is the difference between other provider and your present, what is a philanthropic service?
Philanthropic. The previous providers sometimes, they have, I think, we have experienced morning, we won't get the carer. And then if the carer is supposed to be here at 8:30, we'll get a call saying that, oh, sorry, they are running late. Also, the person called in sick, and then we are, unable to provide some people. So I remember some days I have to take a day off and stay with my husband. One of my children have to stay, or otherwise they say we will go thinking that someone will be at home, and then my husband would say, oh, they didn't come, so I need to contact them. So whereas philanthropic services, even the people who are working with them, they know if they can't make it, they need to tell them way ahead of time. And also people with this sort of condition, my husband's condition, he's used to, if he likes a couple of carers, he doesn't like changing the people. So he'll prefer the same carers every time. So what philanthropic services they do, they will advise us well in time. Okay, so next week this person won't be able to come. So, they will also tell us who is going to replace that person on that particular day. That means my husband will be mentally prepared. Okay, Wednesday or Monday, so and so is not coming, this person. So we are aware of it, which helps a lot actually. It takes the burden of the family, and also it gives the confidence to the person also, so in that way they are really good. And also the carers they provide, whoever come to our place, they are the best, they don't say, oh, this is what we do, that's it. No, they go extra mile to do, their service.
Thank you so much. Mr. Ranjit, you want to share anything today is very less talking to you. Can you want to share anything?
Thanks for this opportunity that we could discuss as a family.
Yeah.
We thank God, all good with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for giving us this
Yeah.
opportunity to share. I'm sure, this will help families who
Yeah.
are going through this sort of, difficulty. I know it is not that easy. It is
Yeah.
hard, but, learn to appreciate
Yeah.
God give, each day and the life God has given,
Yeah. One last thing, Charlie.
Yes.
Thank you for giving us this opportunity. Yes, you have given your valuable time for us so that we could come and spend this time with you all.
I
Hmm?
want to thank so much for you, because I am taking a lot from you. Whatever you share, whatever you're telling, I can't get anything anywhere, any book or not book, anything, any person also. That enrich experience you're sharing to me and to everyone. I really appreciate as you as a family you are involved in this, and thank you so much. You're sharing like a nourishing experience. And today I'm taking from you I can refresh a few things you share. The first thing is pray together and stay together. Just move forward. What are the situation you are struggling? Just move forward. The other thing, you are not alone in this boat. Everyone having a different issue, but the main thing is they as a Mr. Ranjit family, I learned that they have a hope in they believe like as a Christian, they believe in Jesus. They got a hope in that. They are moving the boat forward. So that one I learned from you. The other thing is, as Mrs. Ranjit told, as a struggle, she got sometime down as a age related. The daughter is motivating. So as a it's not a the topic is backbone of care, but the main thing is chain. Everyone together supporting each other. It's really I'm taking that one. And the other thing I'm taking from you, one day at a time. I always think what yesterday happened. I am thinking today and feeling sad in my life also. I'm taking that one day at a time, because I saw so many news. The person is not today. They are not there. They died and they die. Normally, what I will think, no, in my personally, I'm telling open to everyone. If something happened to me, I first think, okay, I can't face this. I will die. I will think like that. I will never think what's given to me. But nowadays, they don't have breathe. Even though I don't have leg, I don't have my mind. I'm suffering from depression, example, or anything. But God gave me a breath for us. We have to thankful that I learned from Mr. Ranjit. Thank you so much. Because if I am putting the shoe, what you're going through in that, when I put myself in that, I never face that one, because I'm a like that person. So really is encouraging me. I'm sure those who are watching this video really is encouraging you also. Don't give up. Just move forward and hope. Be hope in as they told. They hope they found their hope in Christ. And especially connect with each family members and ask help from others. That's the main thing. What Rupa told. Literally we sometimes in my what I am thinking, I wasted to ask, but if you ask only we will get it. So that's the thing. So many things, just few thing I'm telling. So I got more, just few thing I'm refreshing for everyone. Thank you so much. Even though I want to as I much would like to continue our conversation, I have end this broadcast episode. Again, behalf of our Speakers Bank, thank you so much for giving you opportunity to interview as your family. Thank you so much, Mr. Ranjit and Mrs. Ranjit, as a family of sharing, and Rupa also. Thank you so much. And if you have everyone, if you have any questions or any suggestion or any topic we want to cover, just please contact us. 0396 877066 or visit www.speakersbank.org.au. This is Charlie saying thank you once again, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, and also via Twitter and Facebook channel also. Say just follow up, and I say thank you once again, and bye, and have a nice weekend also, and safe everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.